I am not making the lace. No, that is a completely different skill set. But I don't think that.
Good morning, y'all. It's Alirien, and today we are at the Baton Rouge Maker Faire. I am sitting the fair once again. I will turn around and show you the complete setup in just a moment. We are on the first floor near the front again. Chris is right next door to me with his model painting again. I'm going to vlog hopefully a lot more this year than I did last year, because I will also be getting sewing footage, because I will be sewing this year. I'm going to be working on Sybil's partlet today. We're going to hang out, talk some sewing and some content making, and have a lot of fun. So here is this year's setup. I've got my laptop again, tarot space. That'll be my workspace for the actual sewing portion, and luckily the partlet is a very small piece, so it shouldn't take up too much room. I've got my social stuff all lined up and my products, my herb sachets and prints. Here's the trunk set up with various resource books if people are curious. And here is the star of the show with her partlet mock-up, just kind of draped. She's pinned at the collar and draped otherwise. I need to fix those pins in just a moment for the collar. But there's her, and then my ironing board is hanging out back there if and when I need it. And all of the clerical goodies are back there. But yeah, I've got a couple of mock-ups on that chair though as well, in case people want to see how mock-ups look when you start. I'm very excited to be part of this again. Here's the, well, first off, we're directly across from the the historic Blockbuster section. Wham is over here. There's some artistry there. There's a chocolate maker, all sorts of stuff. Hopefully I'll get a second to walk around and show the other makers at some point today. But yeah, and it is 9:57, so we officially open in 3 minutes. So, gonna be a good day.
That really helps with brush control is learning when, where, and how. This is the largest
Like your combination. Mom knew how to sew and taught me when I was young and used to make all my household stuff. And when I got into high school, I learned about cosplay and all these people who go to comic conventions and make their own costumes and dress up for fun. So I went and made it on that. I really costumes and it taught me a bit more about coloring
I'm already out of shelf space.
So you make all of this from scratch? Yeah, I'm a combination of self and class taught. So my grandmother taught me to sew. My mom taught me. In high school, I learned about cosplay and was like, ooh, I want to get in on that. So I took a class at Super Science. When I went to college, though, I thought I was going to be a doctor. Organic chemistry said, no, you ain't. So switched majors a couple times, landed on textiles, apparel, and merchandising. I love all things costuming. I love the history of how people figured out how they wanted to dress, why they dressed that way, how they wanted their hair to why. So I do a combination of cosplay and historic costuming.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much clothes I would make if I had.
Yeah, if I knew how to sew, I would never buy it. Yeah. If you have access to machines, you have access to materials, there are hundreds upon hundreds of tutorials all over the place. Even you can probably look up the specific machine that you are working with, the brand and model, and there'll be somebody who's like, here's how you thread this machine.
There are ways to get better.
Which is essentially a faux undershirt collar that they would wear during the day. Their bosses to create a bit of modesty and like
Focus on feel better than me.
no.
The point is that just because the first thing you made is amazing, you didn't come out the way you thought.
Get up.
That's okay. The way you get better is just to realize when you first want to make the thing, what went into making it.
Now when I'm done with
That's crazy because I haven't learned
get to decide what period I'm going to go to. So it'll either be late Victorian, somewhere
But no,
don't give me that much credit. Regency, so early 1800s.
That's
or medieval, so pre-Tudor and even less extant garments and records.
No, I'm just a good sense.
Hi. Feel free to ask any questions you have.
Just making sure that we can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are business cards there in the purple.
Yeah, I've got your website. So, that's such a good idea for business cards.
Yeah.
And it's all your different.
Welcome to the world of being new.
Well, that's actually why I took your cards. I'm an independent filmmaker, and every now and again I'm like, someone for something, and cool. We found cosplayers make great costumes. Just looking at
That makes sense. Yes, sir. Military history is my favorite thing to do. And you gotta be careful and sit in for a loop there for a while. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't put anything in there.
All the bits from these guys are just, they're all the same.
Let me know if y'all have any questions.
Who gets that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who will?
They're all right.
You know what that was actually called? So corsets.
If you go to like a hobby store,
Before that, the 17th and 18th centuries, it was called stays. And the version before that, I lovingly call grandmama corsets, a pair of bodies. It's actually very good too.
Are these your business cards?
Yeah, absolutely.
And where are you based out of?
Right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks.
the entire squad is
Crazy cool, love it. Marking out.
none of the models.
So I had Okay, so it is currently 2 o'clock. We have 2 more hours. I have realized that because my camera died, I've not really been talking about the process I've gone through so far to make this. First, I mashed the inside of the 2 collar pieces so that those are sturdy, those are ready to go. Slashed this opening and then sewed in the gussets, and then you cut open the front and narrow hem it, and that's what I'm on now.
Models that I built and painted. The scenery setup.
Maybe we could get together soon to do a reading?
Alright, so a lot has happened. We ran the gather stitches and now the partlet is pinned on Marie there, and I'm going to stitch up, across the top, and back down and turn it right side up.
Where do you send your sheets out?
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. Cotton and linen are pretty flammable and the polyester would melt too.
That's fine.
Thank you.
My throat's starting to
Dragged
get
in
or
by
like
Games
stopped.
Workshop with a goddamn shepherd's crook. That very much. I use.
I didn't bring a point turner, so we're going to do the best we can with the corners here.
They're both local.
I am primarily a costume designer, costume historian, and a cosplayer, but I have several other interests, so the way I put it, life is too short to niche yourself down, so I make YouTube videos about everything I love. But mostly it is costume making.
Costume making?
Yeah. So everything that you see sewn on that dress form there, I made.
Oh, look, she made this. Look,
And she's not done yet.
she made this by hand.
Okay, so you
Think that's cool?
With a little help from Jerome here.
Oh, Jerome.
there's a bunch of factors in the I have a couple of I use
So I'm working on what is called a partlet. I don't know how much y'all know about historic costume outfits.
nope, everything in here was painted by hand. The only thing that I've used an airbrush for ever is on this terrain. All of to prevent my paint from getting on places where I need it to apply. I would be grab one of those cards.
Which was my first time ever doing cartridge release, and it didn't go super well. So I was.
So all of these pieces, one guy.
No, I do not. I am a costume maker. So the lace is bought, and I am turning it into a Renaissance parchment for a nobleman.
They become one box. So with this little model looks like this, you can have those other things on it. I can sign the contract with that man, and he'll hold that bargain. He'll hold the damn letter. He'll hold it for the next 1,000 years. I want it to be alive, and he'll still hold this in the bargain.
If I sew for others as well.
And I know it's
Most people don't
contracts.
maybe don't
clothes
sign
they
contracts.
made and know about hand making clothes. So it's kind of cool to have it here
What
so
do
we
I
can learn about it.
just like I read
So
and
I
agreed.
study what people in the past used to wear and
pretty sure
figure out
Microsoft
how
owns
to
all of
recreate it,
ourselves at some
and I make it and wear it.
There's
and
got to be a clause
get
in there
to
that they
show
just
people
slipped
what
in.
it
Like, I
looked
wonder if we
like
can legally
and
do
tell
this.
people
Like,
how
no,
it
probably
feels.
legally
What
can't.
company was it that had in their terms and conditions? Like,
thankful
if you
for,
email
sewing
this,
machines.
email us here, and if you're one of the first
The way
people
I
who
see
do
it,
it, you
like,
get
there are
$1,000
some
whatever.
costumes
It's just like
that
7 years for anybody to email them.
I make it by hand because that's how it would have been
Because
done.
nobody
up
read
until
to that
the Victorian
point.
era,
Why on
like,
God's
sewing
unholy earth would I?
machines. My
I tried to get out of this. I didn't want this.
had sewing machines. They would have used sewing
You have to
machines.
turn your phone off
And
so that it
as long
doesn't,
as-
Gotta go live under
doesn't
a
tell
rock.
other phones that you, hey, you hang out with this person, so
that
you can
shouldn't
do
look
all
like
this.
it's machine
So
stitched. Like
you
as long as my
might be
machine
able to-
stitches aren't so obvious that you can
Yep.
really it's not a huge deal.
Any other questions? You good?
Maker Faire.
Thank you.
Right, Gamers Paradise. Allie, it's 402.
I know. I'm doing this last seam and then I will start packing up. So now we have all in one piece. It's almost done.
I was so tired after fair ended yesterday. I just kind of went through the motions of the night and didn't even realize that I didn't film an outro. But Maker Faire was a lot of fun once again. I'm very happy with how much work I got done on the partlet while we were there. Lots of people stopped by and said hey. One woman even walked, I never caught her name and I'm sorry, but one person walked up and said, "This is funny. I was literally watching your videos yesterday looking for inspiration for Ren Fair." So thank you for stopping by and saying hi to all of you, really. I'm thinking of making some tweaks and some changes to how I do it for next year. But yeah, it was a lot of fun and I am looking forward very much to next year, and hopefully I will have the time and the energy to sign up to be part of several other events in and around Louisiana to kind of expand the audience further. So, but yeah, also hopefully next year I will actually get a chance to walk away from the table and go show some of the other makers that are at the fair to give y'all a better sense of what's going on there. But thank y'all all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, you know where the buttons and the links are to show that love. If nothing else, I hope you'll subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. If you'd like to see more content like this, I have all of my events in a playlist linked in the cards and in the description, along with my Linktree portal where you can find me and what I'm getting up to on other social media planes to join the adventure there. And as always, I'd like to give a special, huge thanks to my coven of patrons who continue to be my biggest supporters. If you, dear viewer, would like to join their ranks, check that Linktree portal for my Patreon, where pledges start at $1 a month. Thanks again. Stay tuned for probably the 2 Samhain vlogs, the recipe and the tarot readings, as well as more costuming and more gaming VODs. And I'll see y'all again very soon. Keep aiming, my loves. Mwah.
How long did it take? So for the full project, I think I want to say I started on the white ship, the like linen underwear in February.